humbly. Best believe I got the recipe. Put all my faith in God and my team. Know it's country when we on the scene. Pull a clean, hella hot smoking trees. Chain on me looking like Mr. Freeze. Biker denims on me stuffed with cheese. Talking colors, I'm about the green. Yeah, I got the recipe. Yeah, I got the recipe. Know it's country when we on the scene. Pull a clean, hella hot smoking trees. Chain on.
Hey, what's up, all my beautiful people? It's your boy Khris B Music, and I'm here to give another cologne review. This next review is a cologne that I've never heard of before. One day I made a Facebook post and I put up a status saying, ladies, what is one of your favorite colognes that you like to smell on guys? I ended up getting like 300 comments on that status. So out of all 300 comments, it was one that particularly stood out to me. A friend of mine named Janezetta Davis, she said she wanted me to try out this cologne called Lagerfeld. Never heard of Lagerfeld, never heard of the brand, never knew it existed. So I ended up getting curious. I was like, okay, I never heard of Lagerfeld. Who the hell is Lagerfeld? What the hell is Lagerfeld? So me, I pulled up my phone, I went to Google, I typed in Lagerfeld, and I found that Lagerfeld is an old 85-year-old man that's a fashion designer, and I guess he's been around for a long time. He's from Europe or something like that. So after that, I was okay. He's from Europe. It seemed like he's been around for a long time. It seemed like people really enjoyed his clothing back in the 70s and 80s. So my next thing I did, I Googled Lagerfeld Cologne. And then I found out that I could find it on Amazon for about $21. So I went to Amazon, I went to fragrance.com, I went to fragrance base notes. I did all my research. So here's the bottle right here. It's called Lagerfeld Classic ED Toilette. And like I said, it's a very beautiful bottle. It has that classic vintage look to it. This was actually brought to the market in 1978. I guess back in the late 70s and the early 80s, this was like one of the top sellers. It was actually one of them top dogs back then. And keep in mind, this was a blind buy for me. I'm solely going off of what one of my friends, Janezetta, said. Janezetta is a very sweet lady, real cool, down-to-earth, friendly, outgoing lady. And, trust her judgment, so I went on ahead and copped this. Janezetta, I think she's probably like in her late 40s, probably possibly early 50s. And I'm 30 years old, but she's a very great woman. I like her a lot. Much respect, much love to her. Shout out to Janezetta. So, I've already sprayed some of this on. I had it delivered to the house or whatever. Had it delivered to my mom's house, actually, because, I'm always at work. So, I want my mom's to make sure nobody be stealing my Amazon packages or whatever. So, I always have my stuff shipped to her house. Should I work like a Hebrew slave? So, let's go on and pop the top. All right. So, the notes that I get from this is tobacco, has wood in it, has sandalwood. I think that it has jasmine in it. You definitely can smell the tobacco. The tobacco stands out a lot. It has like a dark, musky smell to it. You definitely can smell the musk. Smell like there might be a little bit of leather in this as well. And, that's pretty much what it is. So just to give you an overall feel of it, it's musky, leathery, woody. And you definitely can smell the tobacco. Keep in mind, this was introduced to the market back in 1978, so that was a whole 2 generations ago right there. So the guys that were wearing that back then, they probably were like 30s, 40s. So this is 40 years old, which means that those guys now, they're probably in their 70s or they're either 70s or 80s now. So keep in mind what kind of scent that is. It kind of reminds you of a fancy aftershave like that you get at the barbershop. It smells very grandpa-ish. It smells like a grandfather. It smells like a nursing home. I don't like it. It stinks. I don't like it. I'm not being biased or anything, but this might work for a 70-year-old or an 80-year-old man, hell, even a 90-year-old man, but it's not going to work for me. I'm 30. I need something fly. I need something delicate. I need something that's going to make me be that guy. But this right here, you would not be that guy. You would not get no play, and you probably won't get any compliments with this. It smells like trash, man. I hate it. I don't like it. And also, like I said, I sprayed some on earlier when I first unboxed it and opened it up. I sprayed it on. It's very strong. So if you do decide to get this and you know you want to spray it on, man, use like use like 4 sprays, man. Spray both sides of your neck and hit both of your wrists, and that's it, man. Because if you spray more than that, you're gonna be drowning people out the room, man. It is very strong, man. It's how strong it is, man. I sprayed some on this arm right here. I sprayed 1 spray. That's it. 1 little spray. I hated it. As soon as I smelled it, it made my head hurt. I was like, oh God, I gotta get this off my body. So I went into the kitchen, I scrubbed down, I put dish liquid on it. I scrubbed down with hot water, and then I dried it off with a dry towel. And guess what? It is still on my arm. That scent is still on my arm, man. So if you're looking for longevity and you're looking for projection, it's definitely gonna give you that longevity and that projection. It's not gonna be good projection. It's not gonna be pleasant, but you're gonna have that longevity and that projection. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your money's worth. So with all that being said, it's about time for me to give y'all my final rating on this, my most humble, honest, and unbiased rating on this. I'm going to give this a 1 out of 10 stars. Yes, a 1 out of 10 stars. If it was possible, I would give it a 0, but, you know, I got to be some fairness, you know, like, I'm going to give it a 1 for the longevity and the projection. That's what I'm going to give it for. But, man, no, I don't like it. I would never buy this again. And actually, I'm going to get this to my dad. My dad is like 55 years old. I text him like, hey, Dad, you ever heard of Lagerfeld? He's like, yes, I heard this is a good cologne. So, Dad, Merry Christmas, happy early birthday. Well, your birthday just passed, but happy belated birthday. You will be wearing this Lagerfeld, my brother, and I'm going to bring it to you tonight. So that's the good thing about coming to watch me, because I'm always going to give y'all the truth. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to be politically correct. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to give y'all the raw truth. Lagerfeld smells like ass. So if you want to walk around smelling like ass cheeks, be my guest. But other than that, share, like, comment, subscribe, hit the goddamn bell. I need subscribers.